Where there are people, there is noise.
Can someone explain?
The moon shines on the truth.
Lend me your strength. Time for a shot. Commencing support. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
All will be revealed in the lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Stand down.
Naughty child. Nap time. Lensing support. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack!
All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Lend me your strength.
Stand down.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Assistance is timely. Naughty child.
Save it for your own skin. Blade of moonlight.
I'm looking at the reply. See? Here.
It appears we are all present. The Spiritfarers who were supposed to report to Huo. I'll get straight to the point. I have no idea where Huo may be.
Yeah, Miss Huohua has been trying to track down Tail. In addition to helping, what if Huohua came across a lead today?
And yet, she didn't come to any of us for help. Given the type of person she is, if she did have any clues, she would seek out our help.
Right. Maybe someone deceived her with news about
Cirrus. The only one who may.
Even if Cirrus doesn't know where Tail is, given the.
Let's go. We must try to squeeze some answers out of Cirrus.
Well. Insects who don't know when to quit. I sense you.
Huohua is missing.
How careless. Your companion vanishes.
The Ten Lords' Commission might not be able to completely eradicate the Heliobi.
Oh, how threatening. Save your breath. Let's cut to the chase. I knew it. Believe it or not, while you were distracted, she came and found me. She searched high and low, but came back empty-handed, of course. If only you could have seen her expression. In the end, I became fed up with her constant nagging. I told her that her beloved tail had splintered and been reduced to... Oh, does it hurt? You'll be pleased to know I didn't drag out the suffering. I also told her that the Ten Lords Commission...
Lies! You can't possibly know where Tail disappeared to.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I have no doubt about one thing. I tricked you. You should have faith in your friend. Perhaps Huohua is safe and sound.
Not good. Let's head to Cloudford quickly.
The paperwork will have to wait.
Huohua? Huohua!
What do we do now?
Hold on. Let me take... She's unresponsive. Huohuo spent a long time in coexistence with a heliobus. It is likely she became accustomed to this isn't something the healers at the Alchemy Commission can handle. I'll take... As for now, I'm temporarily suspending...
But...
The situation has changed completely. Without the assistance of a judge, continuing would place all of you in grave danger.
But Miss Hanya, this is to save our friend.
I know. I understand. But please, let
Miss Hanya, tell me straight. Does...
We are not completely out of options. It might be possible to use another heliobus to drive out the...
But why would a heliobus ever want to help people?
I've been keeping tail here all along.
What?
Don't look so surprised, young lady.
Surprised? Huohuo has been worried sick trying to find you, and now something else has gone after her.
You flaming furball! What the heck is going on? Did you know about this the whole time?
As per our rules, any free-roaming heliobus must be sealed away. I was merely following protocol. Besides, it was Tail.
It's a long story. I only recall a moment during that fateful night when my consciousness was on the verge of shattering into a million pieces. I watched myself parting from Ignamar, drifting without purpose. Then, before I knew what had happened, the girl had retrieved me, and a judge of the Ten Lords' Commission had sealed me within a tape. I believe you humans call this kind of thing an end-of-life experience. Since I'd slipped the leash, I thought I might as well change bodies and save her.
Lucky for you, you met me.
My luck took a sour turn when I ran into this demoness. When I was with Huohuo, she'd constantly rant about me, whining about all the problems. It was only after I vanished that she realized she'd taken my power for granted. I wanted to hear her cry about it. So, in a fit of anger, I had this demon, judge.
You had had your wish. Now, I'm offering you a chance to regain your freedom. Can I trust you, Tail?
Of course! We're pretty much co-workers. So, all I have to do is possess Huohuo and take out those other pests. Time to give this heedless creature a reality check.
Where am I? Tail, are you here? I feel like I've been possessed. Tail, is that you? Mom, is this an illusion?
Stay back! I don't know who you are, but you're not my Huohuo. I'm sorry, Huohuo. Your father and I had no choice but to send you to the Ten Lords' Commission.
Hey, I remember you. Huohuo's tail is all singed. Stay away from us, Mom! Trying to make us feel sorry for you? I can't. You're all so mean! Blame that freaky tail of yours! No one else has it. We shouldn't be talking to a monster anyway. What should I do? Tail? How are you? Everyone always leaves me.
I haven't left!
Please, Tail. No more words. I can't.
Are you a judge or not? This heliobus is distorting your perception.
They've all gone.
All gone! Let's bring this one back.
Huahua, I'm sorry. It's better that you pretend Mom and Dad are no longer here.
How can your own flesh and blood be so heartless? These humans. Let's bring this one back.
Why does Huahua get so much attention? I'm gonna get everyone to ignore her.
Ugh, the behavior of these brats is astounding.
This tail is just so creepy. It glows like some sort of torch. Gross!
Hey! Whoa, look! I brought him. Whoa, our precious girl. Whoa, I'm sorry. I was just jealous. Whoa, I've always dreamed about having such a cool tail. Why don't you come play?
Well, they're only here because you possessed them and made them come back.
Oh, come on. You wanted them to return.
Tail? Where have you been all this time? I thought you were already...
Dead. Well, I haven't exactly had a picnic. Exploding into countless shards, being your shadow for all those rotten... I thought about getting out of here, but...
I'm sorry.
No! You're selling yourself short. You're daring. How you had the courage to do something so dangerous amazes me. It's not bravery.
What other choice did I have? I suspected that Cirrus was deceiving me, but the thought...
Forget about all that. I'm here now. But...
But you came back for me. And
Well, since you put it like that, I suppose I have nothing to feel guilty about anymore. Well, somebody needs to keep you out of trouble. Speaking of which, don't even think about escaping.
time to change tactics. Lend me your strength.
Tedious. All will be revealed in lunar flame. Later moonlight.
Troublesome. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Lend me your strength.
Ready for death.
You're awake!
Thank you.
Well, where would we be without our squad leader?
Oh, so scaredy cat is
That's just what Miss Gawain I've been called.
Well, Tail actually does belong.
Despite Cirrus's scheming and calculating, they clearly didn't expect Tail to return to Huohua. Their plan to—
Madam Hanya, urgent news from Fixtral Garden. The subdued healing—
Cirrus may not know the location of Tail, but they still think— Cirrus may come across as hot-headed and impulsive, but no wonder they like to use analogies such as pawns and chess to describe. It looks like the end game that General Jing Yuan— Let's hurry back to Fixtral Garden now, while there's—
If it isn't the judges at the Ten Lords Commission. Slug. Oh! And is that Mr. Tail? Back to being a guard dog, I see. How delightful! This calls for a celebration. Still, after our last encounter, I've no intention of including you in my plans.
Who are you calling expensive?
The Ten Lords Commission's matrix is still intact. The Heliobi cannot leave Fixtral Garden.
Leave? That was never my plan. I think he seemed fond of playing the waiting game. I merely capitalized on that. While you were all out on a wild goose, thanks to all of you, I've amassed the power of every heliobus sealed within Fixtral Garden. Before that happens, I should keep my end of the bargain. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Lend me your strength! Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack! Mere pawn.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Naughty child. Nap time. Commencing support.
Suppress. Ready for death.
Lend me me your strength.
Tedious.
Time to suffer. They keep on coming back for more. What should we do, Tail?
Take it easy, kid. Heliobi might lack physical form, but they're not impervious to physical attacks. Cirrus is merely putting on. The moment they sense even a hint of defeat, it's over.
So, just like what happened to Ignimar, once a hero...
Exactly. And if there's anyone who can cause Cirrus to shatter, it's him.
So, General, you finally decided to show up. Ready to face the music?
Defeat my army and I'll give you the rematch you seek. As I mentioned previously, when Tang Xiao and Ignimar fought. But for you, Cirrus, this game was never about fairness, was it? And yet here we are. My power decidedly outmatches yours. Notions of rules and equal competition are mere illusions. Now, if you don't mind, allow me to show you.
Time to change tactics. Lend me your strength.
Stand down.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Naughty child. Nap time. Time to suffer. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack! Lend me your strength.
Tedious. Later moonlight, all will be revealed in lunar flame.
Time to suffer. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Resistance is timely. Not good.
By the Ten Lords.
Accept your defeat.
You'll pay for this.
You are bested.
Lend me your strength.
Ready for death.
It's not. The fate of humans means nothing to me. We play by our own set of rules.
Checkmate.
I concede.
Good.
I am no Ignimar.
I know of no faint flicker.
Listening to a winner feign humility is enough to make one.
The Heliobi may reflect our desires, but their fervent blaze is undeniably awe-inspiring.
I have been bested. It's true. I only sought to lock horn.
Next is eternal punishment. For an inextinguishable flame such is the fate that awaits.
So be it. Mountains will crumble. Oceans will evaporate, but the healing, as long as the generals of the Xianzhou live.
You're here. I've just finished reinscribing the seal on Huohuo's tail.
What do you know? This is between me and the Ten Lords Commission.
According to the Ten Lords, Tail must be
Let's see who takes care of who.
Besides, when Mr. Tail isn't around, the other Heliobi pick...
Other Heliobi?
Well then, I will take care of the Cirrus situation. As for what gets written in the Lofu's ghostly grove, one more thing. Don't forget to seal the Heliobi within the evil
Yes, ma'am!
Since when did Fixstrom Garden...
I wrote to my mom about the recent monster slaying and
What did you tell her?
I told her I went toe-to-toe with the sword-fighting prodigy Yanqing and how... What could be more important than protecting the Xianzhou from the threat of...
Quit worrying, Sushang. Now, let's think about what to publish on Ghostly Grove.
Always on the hunt for...
It's called I'm counting on you.
The ghost hunting squad can now rest easy for a while. Speaking as a judge of the Ten Lords, there may have been a few Heliobi that slipped through the net, but they are of no major concern.
Leave them to us. I don't want to brag, but our articles on Ghostly Grove are the talk of the town. If we suddenly stopped uploading, it'd be pretty unfair.
Miss Gui.
Madam Hanya, please let little Gui carry on uploading. I can't fall asleep without browsing Ghostly Grove before bed.
You seem pretty set on this, so I won't stand in your way.
Don't worry. We promise not to make your job any harder than it already is.